Thank you for being there. This is the Savvy Customer. This is a space where customer can learn how to become more effective when buying products and services from different companies. I'm Dr. Bruno Cignacco, university professor for several decades. I have been teaching marketing module for more than 30 years. I also taught the module customer behavior for several years. I'm the author of different business books. I'm also a business consultant worldwide. I hope that you enjoy this episode. This episode is about generosity and trust and how this applies to customer behavior. How many times you have interacted with a company that have acted with you in a very untrustworthy manner? And how many times you have interacted with companies that are very trustworthy? So this is quite relevant because what is trust? In simple terms, when a company is acting in a very trustworthy manner, this company is prone to keep their word. They promise something and they deliver what they promise. So let's imagine that the company promised that they will send you a product in 20 days by post. And this company send you this product in 25 days. In this example, this company did not meet their expectation, the customer expectation. So this means in those cases, you as a customer are less prone to trust this company. So quite relevant because you have only to interact with companies that are trustworthy. When companies act in a very trustworthy way, they have very specific type of behavior. First off, they are customer focused. They try to satisfy customer need in a very effective way. They're not self-centered. They don't try to achieve their own objective. These companies try to meet customer expectations. They're not self-centered. This means that they don't try to attain in a very direct way their business objective. For example, obtaining higher sales or higher market share or higher commission. These companies that are customer focused know perfectly that by satisfying your own needs as a customer, they are more prone to obtain higher sales, higher market share, higher commissions. Why? Because these customers are more prone to come back and recommend this company's products and services to other customers. When companies are trusted by customers, these customers are more prone to leave positive reviews online, what we call word of mouth. This means that these customers are more prone to recommend this company's product to others, becoming overt ambassadors, unpaid ambassadors for this company. These customers are more prone to promote this company's product in a free and over manner, in a very positive way. And this is prone to attract more customers, new customers, to this company's products. Instead, when customers do not trust a company, they tend to experience negative emotion. They tend to feel despondent, angry, sad, fearful, unsupported. And these customers are less prone to interact again with this company in the future. So this means that when customers trust company, they're more prone to become loyal, committed in the long term with this company. Let's give an example also of a company that is over-promising and under-delivering. Let's imagine, and this company is more prone to become untrustworthy. This company that is over-promising is making exaggerated claims. They are exaggerating. For example, they're exaggerating the quality of a product that they offer, or they're exaggerating the performance of this product. And let's imagine that this company is stating that their products are the highest quality possible. And then when you buy this product, you as customer clearly see that this product is low quality. So this means that this company overpromised, made exaggerated claims, and also under-deliver. this company is delivering less than was expected. In this case, the company is not meeting customer expectation, it's not satisfying customer needs. Customer might perceive that this company deceived them. This company could have acted in a very manipulative way. They wanted only this customer to buy the company's product without caring for customers. So, and in those cases, when the company overpromises and underdelivers, well, in those cases, customers are more prone to leave negative reviews, pushing other potential customers away. Instead, let's imagine the opposite example, that the company underpromises. The company is very humble and make only realistic claims. They don't exaggerate, they don't try to manipulate customer, they don't try to mislead customer, but they are trying to convey transparent information. They try to convey truthful information so that the customer can make very well-informed decisions. In those cases, customers are more prone to trust this company. It's under-promising, but also let's imagine also that this company is over-delivering. What we're talking about here? We're talking about a company that is acting in a very generous way with customer. So let's imagine that, for example, the company sells a computer to this customer, and it's a computer shop, and this customer then receives from this company a free course, a free computing course or free coding course that can be very useful for this customer when using this computer. This company is giving this customer more than this customer expected. It's being generous. And this creates a very positive imbalance. Why? Because the company exceeds customer expectations. The company is delighting customer, not only satisfying customer. Delighting means exceeding customer needs by being generous. For example, offering a free course or free delivery or free trial of the product. All these gifts, all these incentives are the consequence of a company acting in a generous way, in a very well-defined customer orientation. This means that this company is interested in customer needs, not in their own objectives, in the company's objective. When companies are generous, when they delight customers, when they underpromise and overdeliver, these customers experience that this company have been very supportive. They feel that this company is generous and they feel indebted with this company. They feel compelled to act in a reciprocal way. They tend to act in a very positive way. They experience positive emotion, they are happily surprised, and these customers are more prone to leave positive reviews online. They tend to, for example, recommend the product to friends, to family members, to colleagues, to partners. Why? Because they are appreciative. They understood that this company wanted the best for them. They gave them more than this customer expected. So this is quite important because when companies are generous with customers, they are more prone to bring about trust-based bonds with this customer. They tend to bring about a much more robust bond with this customer. They tend to develop a loyalty bond with these customers. So this is quite relevant. So trust and generosity are interrelated. When the company is generous, they are more prone to be trusted by customers. And when companies meet customer expectation on a regular basis, for example, they are supportive with customers, they keep their word, they walk the talk, they deliver what they promise, they are very professional, but also they support customer on a regular basis. Before they buy the product, providing a lot of information so that they can make well-informed decisions during the buying process without any manipulation, avoiding any fine print in the contracts, providing with truthful information, and after the buying process, for example, supporting this customer when they request for refunds, replacement, repair of the product, or they ask for information, for example, about warranty or how to use the product. When the company is very supportive and make this customer feel positive emotion, this company is more prone to be trusted by customer. So, few takeaways from this episode. Think about company that you have interacted before. For example, you might have been to a restaurant with some friends, and the waiter's service was excellent, was outstanding. They supported you a lot. They looked for every single detail. They gave you a dessert free. Was this company very supportive? Was this company very customer focused? If so, how this impacted on your behavior? Did you go back to this company? Did you recommend this company? Did you recommend this company to friends, to family members? Did you leave positive reviews? Did you become a loyal customer? In those cases, you observe that the common factor is that the company acted in a very trustworthy way, in a very generous way. They were focused on your needs, and they were obviously trying to exceed your expectation. But also, it's important to understand when you trust a company, when the company make few mistakes, an intentional mistake, you're more prone to understand this company. You will not punish this company. You won't leave this company. Why? Because this company has a history of trust before, a previous history of trust. So think about company that you trust a lot. What are the common factors? How you can apply this to new companies when you want to interact with them to buy product or services? What are the main aspects of trust? What is trust for you? When they keep their word, when they're professional, when they support you, when you have difficulties, when they treat you as a priority, ask yourself this self-reflection question. But also, what are the characteristics, another takeaway, what are the characteristics of companies that are generous with you? Are they looking into specific details? Do they offer you personalized service? Do they care for you and make you feel positive emotions? Are they always available to sort out your problems and add value to your life? Are this company not manipulative, but they're sincere, transparent, and trustworthy? Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much.